Imagine waking up in a world where every glance could be your last, where a simple look into someone's eyes could seal your fate.
A hard-eyed killer has stalked,
hunted,
and brutally slain couples on Valentine's Day.
What if love, pure, passionate, and undeniable, became the deadliest curse?
This is more than just murder. He's like Cupid.
Welcome to Heart Eyes, the latest horror film that will make you afraid to fall in love. Josh Rubin's Heart Eyes is a rare breed of horror film, one that seamlessly blends the charm of a romantic comedy with the brutal unpredictability of a slasher. A film that embraces its genre tropes only to subvert them at every turn.
You? Me?
Heart Eyes delivers a uniquely thrilling and darkly comedic experience, offering something for both cynics and romantics alike. At its core, the film follows Ali, Olivia Holt, an advertising executive for a high-end jewelry brand tasked with conceptualizing a new campaign. Her latest pitch, centered around tragic lovers like Romeo and Juliet, Bonnie and Clyde, and Jack and Rose, lands with poor taste, given that the infamous Heart Eyes killer has been terrorizing couples on Valentine's Day for 3 years straight. To salvage the campaign, her company brings in Jay, Mason Gooding, a charismatic marketing expert with a talent for crafting viral ideas. The story follows Lena, a young woman who believes she's finally found the love of her life, Ethan. But there's a terrifying catch. Every time she locks eyes with him, something horrifying happens. Strange visions, whispers in the dark, and an overwhelming sense of dread consume Lena. What starts as an intoxicating romance quickly spirals into a waking nightmare. Every time she looks into Ethan's eyes, she sees something inhuman staring back at her. The more she falls for him, the stronger the entity becomes. At first, the signs are subtle. A fleeting shadow behind Ethan when no one else is there. His reflection moving just a second too late in the mirror. His voice sometimes layered, like two people speaking at once. She convinces herself it's just exhaustion, a trick of the mind. But the truth is far worse. One night, she wakes up to find Ethan standing by the window, unmoving, his eyes completely black. The next morning, he's back to normal, smiling, acting as if nothing happened. But the illusion of normalcy is short-lived. Objects in her apartment move when she's not looking. She hears breathing behind her when she's alone. When she tries to tell her best friend, the words get caught in her throat, like something is stopping her from speaking. Determined to escape the growing nightmare, Lena digs into Ethan's past. What she discovers chills her to the bone. Old photographs dating back decades, all with one unsettling similarity. Ethan looks exactly the same. Different eras, different settings, but the same face, unchanged. And in each picture, the person beside him has their eyes scratched out. The realization is horrifying. Ethan is not human. He never was. And the love she thought she had found was nothing more than a trap, one that has ensnared others before her. Lena tries to run, but Ethan always seems one step ahead. His presence lingers, even when he's not around. When she closes her eyes, she sees him smiling. When she looks in the mirror, she sees him standing behind her. Love, once her refuge, is now her prison. The horror of Heart Eyes isn't just in the supernatural. It's in the slow, creeping realization that Lena is trapped. The fear isn't just about what Ethan is, but about what she's becoming. The longer she stays with him, the more her reflection starts to change. Her pupils dilate unnaturally. Her shadow lingers longer than it should. And worst of all, she starts to hear whispers, calling her name, urging her to stay. As the movie builds toward its climax, Lena makes a final, desperate attempt to escape. She confronts Ethan, demanding the truth. He doesn't deny it. Instead, he smiles, a slow, knowing grin that sends chills down her spine. He tells her that love is eternal, that they've done this before, that they'll do it again. And then, just as she turns to run, her vision blurs. The world around her distorts. She gasps, clutching her head as memories flood back. Memories of past lives, past versions of herself who have all met the same fate. She sees herself, again and again, staring into Ethan's eyes, falling in love, and then changing, becoming something else, something inhuman. The final scene is haunting. Lena, now eerily calm, takes Ethan's hand. Her eyes, once filled with terror, are now filled with something else, acceptance. But as the camera lingers, just for a second, a flicker of resistance flashes across her face.
Your jokes are cheesy as
A moment of clarity, and then it's gone. What makes Heart Eyes such a standout is its ability to appeal to a wide audience. As a Valentine's Day release, it offers both warmth and wrath, ensuring that whether viewers are hopeless romantics or jaded skeptics, they will find something to enjoy. The film playfully critiques the performative nature of love, using Ali and Jay's reluctant partnership as a vessel to explore broader themes of romantic idealism versus disillusionment.
You good?
Yeah.
911, what's your emergency?
Did you hear that?
At its core, Ali and Jay's opposing views on love form the emotional foundation of the film. Their bickering, filled with razor-sharp dialogue, feels natural and engaging, capturing the essence of a classic rom-com pairing while layering it with tension and fear. Holt and Gooding's chemistry is undeniable, making their dynamic both entertaining and believable. The script cleverly toys with rom-com conventions, deconstructing the tropes while simultaneously reveling in them. From the comedic best friend, Ali's sugar baby roommate, to the flirtatious rival, Jordana Brewster's hilariously over-the-top police officer, the film acknowledges its genre influences while flipping expectations. Why Heart Eyes is a must-watch horror film.
He's gonna keep killing people. We end it here.
Hey, come on.
Heart Eyes is not just a horror movie, it's an experience. It grips the soul and squeezes until you can't breathe. The cinematography is stunning yet suffocating. Dark corridors, distorted reflections, and eerie love songs playing in the background. The score doesn't tell you when to be scared. It lets the fear seep in naturally, like a poison. The film dives deep into themes of obsession, vulnerability, and the terrifying power of love. It's unsettling and unpredictable, making you second-guess everything. The performances are hauntingly effective, with the lead actress delivering a gripping portrayal of a woman unraveling under forces beyond her control. The chemistry between Lena and Ethan feels unnervingly real, making the psychological horror even more gut-wrenching. Unlike traditional horror films that rely on relentless jump scares. Heart Eyes builds its tension with a growing sense of unease. The transition from romantic comedy to slasher is gradual but effective. The playful, pastel-colored cinematography of the first act gives way to dimly lit, claustrophobic frames as the Heart Eyes killer begins his pursuit. What once seemed like a safe, comedic world quickly transforms into one of paranoia and dread. The film excels in its kill sequences, embracing a mix of creativity, absurdity, and brutality. The Heart Eyes killer is not merely a mindless slasher. He is methodical, precise, and disturbingly personal in his approach. His dingy yellow mask with glowing red heart-shaped eyes is an instant visual standout, somewhere between the heart eyes emoji and the eerie design of the collector. His methods of execution are resourceful, incorporating everything from industrial machinery to everyday objects, making every kill scene unpredictable and deeply unsettling.
And you're free to go. No, don't do that!
The violence is relentless, yet carefully paced, maintaining momentum without becoming gratuitous. The film strikes a delicate balance, never losing sight of its satirical edge while delivering genuine terror. There are moments of comedic relief woven throughout the bloodshed, ensuring the tone never becomes overwhelmingly bleak. A particular standout sequence involves a group of Raigro, Summer of Love, stoner couples who serve as both comic relief and cannon fodder in one of the film's most creative set pieces.
I want you to see her die.
Love hurts.
Beyond its genre-blending thrills, Heart Eyes is a film that explores the complexities of modern romance. Through its various depictions of relationships, transactional, performative, desperate, or genuine, it highlights the many ways in which love is experienced and exploited. Ally's belief that love is nothing more than an illusion is challenged not just by Jay's relentless optimism, but also by the terrifying realization that pretending to be in love can have deadly consequences. The film's climax is a testament to its ability to keep audiences guessing. Unlike traditional horror finales that rely on predictable resolutions, Heart Eyes opts for something more unsettling. There is no grand romantic declaration, no cathartic hero moment, only the lingering, haunting question of what love truly means in a world where it can be both weaponized and worshipped.
What the hell are you doing?
Bless the USA. Careful! He hides in closets!
No killers in here.
I'll protect you. No.
Should you watch Heart Eyes? Josh Rubin has crafted a film that defies easy categorization. Heart Eyes is part romantic comedy, part slasher, and part psychological thriller, all wrapped into one exhilarating, blood-soaked package. With a sharp script, standout performances, and a killer that is sure to leave a lasting impression, it succeeds in being both genuinely terrifying and wickedly entertaining. Whether you're looking for a twisted take on love or just a slasher film with personality, Heart Eyes delivers in full force. It's a film that makes you laugh, scream, and question the very nature of romance. Because in the world of Heart Eyes, love isn't just blind. Are you watching or being watched?